What up, guys? Chef Tuck here for another episode of Tuck Talks, where I talk. And this series, we are doing a recap / reaction video of each episode of Next Level Chef, because yes, I'm a contestant on season 2 of Next Level Chef. So, episode 2 was all about putting your heart and your soul on a plate. And so Nyesha Arrington actually mentioned in that episode, if you're putting your heart and your soul into every dish that you put out, it's going to be seen in the final results. And that's something that I really take to heart, because one of the reasons I actually got into food and cooking in the first place was Chef Dominique Crenn from Atelier Crenn, which is a 3 Michelin star restaurant here in San Francisco. She's actually the first female chef in the United States to get the 3 Michelin stars. And so she had a quote from her Chef's Table documentary on Netflix, which said, which I got it tattooed on myself because I loved it so much. It was so inspiring. I'm not serving a menu, I'm serving a story, I'm serving my soul. And so that's something I actually believe like in my core, and that's something that I have adopted into my own food profile. And so, when she said that, it was just like very validating. Like, yes, I'm here to put my heart and my soul and my story on a plate and see what the judges have to say about it. So episode 1 is Mexican themed, which is amazing because as a Californian who happens to love to eat Mexican food, this is in my wheelhouse, right? I know I went to French cooking school, I'm Italian by heritage, and Portuguese. But yeah, so that French-Italian kind of fusion style is really my flavor profile. And so, I was really excited to showcase something else. Gordon Ramsay, as we are, heading up to the platform, is like, the platform got the better of some of you last time. I was like, So, hopefully, I choose more than 5 things this time, and let's see how we do. So, since I got Best Dish overall from episode 1 with the scallops and hummus, which won myself an immunity pin, but also Best Dish overall of the day, launching my team to the top floor. So, episode 2, Team Ramsay is cooking at the top. So we're feeling super good. We're hopping in that elevator. We're psyching ourselves up. Then we step out of the elevator, and this top kitchen is beautiful, right? This is the first time we're seeing it. It is gorgeous. There's every kind of tool you would want. It's beautiful. I mean, there's a pizza oven. There's a blast chiller. There's air fryers if you're into that. I have never used an air fryer, but like if I wanted to, it was there, like there was a smoking gun, which was very cool. There's just all sorts of tools up there for you to make magic, right? You're supposed to make magic up there. So we certainly have the tools. I'm looking around, I'm like, yes, this is where we're supposed to be. All right, as far as the grab game goes, I did slightly better on episode 2. I grabbed more than 5 things, and I grabbed things that were actually cohesive to a Mexican themed inspired flavored dish. So my protein was a chicken leg and thigh. I had pinto beans, which I ended up mashing into a kind of refried bean. I had a couple tortillas, which I chopped up and fried into crispy strips. And I made a roasted tomatillo salsa with cilantro and jalapeno, and super tasty. And then all of a sudden, ding ding, mid-round mayhem. All right, mid-round mayhem in episode 2 was aguacates, or avocados for my non-Spanish speaking friends. And this was such a welcome drop down. Like, I know the drop down is not supposed to like screw you up. It's supposed to help you and enhance your dish, but it's also like, time to adapt, because you've tried to think of some cohesive dish. You're mid-making a cohesive dish, and all of a sudden they're like, surprise, add this in there and make it dope. And you're like, okay. So the avocados come down. I'm like, no problem. I'll make a little avocado crema, and that'll totally enhance my dish. Very on brand as far as Mexican theme. So I'm stoked about seeing avocados. And I obviously know which ones to pick. The bigger the avocado, the less flavor it has. The smaller the avocado, the more flavor. So there's some giant ones up there. Some of them are rock hard, and so, you want some of the smaller size ones, like a Haas, for example, and you want to make sure they're super ripe. Not super ripe. Super ripe. But, ripe. So, grab one of those. Might have grabbed 2. It's hard to say. But, grabbed a couple avocados, and here we go. Let's bring this dish to the hole over here. Chef Ramsay's like, we do not want to leave this top kitchen. I want to win. Obviously, all of us do too, right? We are not here to play, right? We are here to crush. So, I'm just doing my best I can, putting some delicious food from my heart and my soul right on this plate, trying to tell a story through food. Because at the end of the day, that's what we as chefs try to do, right? We're showing our creativity in story form through food. Of course, as usual, I don't know what's happening on the other floors. All I know is what Team Ramsey is up to on the top kitchen. So, middle kitchen, we got Team Naisha. Don't know what's going on there. Bottom level, Team Blaze. Don't know what's going on there either. But all we can do is see when it comes time to put our dishes up for the mentors to see. So we've got Team Ramsey up for judging over here. And they come around, they take a look at my plate. And they said the chicken was cooked beautifully. It looks like it could have come from an authentic restaurant in Mexico City. They said my salsa was super fire. They just wish they had more of it. So overall, a pretty good judging. Actually wound up getting best dish on my team, and that was very rewarding. Unfortunately, it wasn't enough to take best overall. And so we have one member heading into elimination, and that person is Young Money Cassie. But we know that she's gonna rock and roll this. All right, we know that. So we head up for elimination round. We got Young Money Cassie at the helm over here of that bat. And the theme is corn. So she's doing a corn crusted pork chop. She's doing corn a bunch of different ways. And she's fighting it out versus Dr. Alex. And it's a super tight fight over here. And Cassie ends up pulling through. And Team Ramsey will start episode 3 on the middle kitchen. And unfortunately, we had to say goodbye to Chef Alex. He's a really good dude, and you should follow him, Dr. Alex Mauricio, fellow Italian. But yeah, super glad the Team Ramsey pulled through. We're super stoked for episode 3 on Thursday. Definitely don't miss it. But hope you enjoyed another Tuck Talks. We'll have another next Tuesday. But catch me on Next Level Chef on Thursdays at 8 p.m. Check out my Instagram at Chef Tucker Riccio, my YouTube at Chef Tucker Riccio, and feel free to email me with any personal chef inquiries, cheftuckerriccio@gmail.com. And I will catch you around the internets.